We're going to explain how to fix import error, cannot import name management from django.core errors in VS Code when using the Pylance extension. This error usually pops up because Pylance, your Python language server, can't find the django.core.management module. It doesn't mean Django itself is broken. It's a problem with VS Code's understanding of your project's structure. Here's how to troubleshoot it. 1. Verify Django installation. First, make absolutely sure Django is installed in your Python environment. Open your terminal or command prompt and type pip show Django. If you get information about Django's version, it's installed. If not, install it using pip install Django. Remember to use the correct Python environment if you're using virtual environments, which you should be. Activate it before running these commands. 2. Check your Python path. Pylance needs to know where to find your Django installation. Your Python path environment variable tells Python where to look for modules. While not always necessary, an incorrectly configured Python path can cause this issue. If you've manually set Python path, ensure that it includes the directory containing your Django installation. This is rarely the source of the problem, and usually leaving this alone is best. However, if you are working in a very complicated project structure, carefully review your Python path setting. 3. Project structure and settings.py. Make sure your VS Code workspace correctly includes your Django project's root directory, which contains manage.py, and the directory where settings.py resides. VS Code needs to understand the relationship between these files. If you've moved files around, restart VS Code to ensure it re-indexes your project. 4. Restart VS Code in Pylance. Sometimes the simplest solution is the best. Completely close and reopen VS Code. This forces Pylance to re-index your project and refresh its understanding of your codebase. If the problem persists, try disabling and re-enabling the Pylance extension. 5. VS Code's Python interpreter. Double-check that VS Code is using the correct Python interpreter, the one where you installed Django. You can usually change this in VS Code settings, often found by searching for Python interpreter in the settings. Make sure the path points to the correct Python executable within your virtual environment, if applicable. 6. Workspace settings. In your VS Code workspace settings, on VSCode settings.json, you might consider adding python.analysis.extrapaths, path to your Django installation. Replace path to your Django installation with the actual path. This explicitly tells Pylance where to find Django. However, this step is usually unnecessary if steps 1 and 5 are done correctly. 7. Check for conflicting extensions. While less common, a conflict with another VS Code extension could theoretically interfere with Pylance's ability to resolve Django imports. Try temporarily disabling other extensions to see if that resolves the issue. If you've followed these steps and still have problems, provide details about your project structure, your settings.py file location, your Python environment, and the exact error message for more tailored assistance. Often, the issue lies in correctly configuring VS Code's awareness of your Python environment and project structure, rather than a genuine problem within Django itself. Remember to restart VS Code after making any changes.